The following outline is provided as an overview of and topical guide to Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein, tiny, doubly landlocked alpine country located in Western Europe, bordered by Switzerland to its west and by Austria to its east. Mountainous, it is a winter sport destination. It is also a tax haven. Despite this, it is not heavily urbanized. Many cultivated fields and small farms characterize its landscape both in the north and in the south. It is the smallest German-speaking country in the world. General reference. Pronunciation. Common English country name. Liechtenstein. Official English country name. The Principality of Liechtenstein. Common endonym. Official endonym. Adjectival. Liechtenstein. Demonym. Etymology. Name of Liechtenstein. ISO country codes. LI 438. ISO region codes. See ISO 3166-2, LI. Internet country code top-level domain. Li. Geography of Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein is a country and alpine country, a landlocked country, a doubly landlocked country, a sovereign state, a microstate, a European microstate, a landlocked country and a European microstate. Location. Northern Hemisphere and Eastern Hemisphere, Eurasia, Europe, Central Europe, Western Europe. Time zone. Central European Time, Central European Summertime. Extreme points of Liechtenstein. High Grauspitz 2,599 meters, low Rhine 430 meters, land boundaries 76 kilometers. Switzerland 41 kilometers, Austria 35 kilometers, coastline none. Population of Liechtenstein 35,365, 204th most populous country. Area of Liechtenstein 160 square kilometers. Atlas of Liechtenstein. Environment of Liechtenstein. Climate of Liechtenstein. Renewable energy in Liechtenstein. Geology of Liechtenstein. Protected areas of Liechtenstein. Biosphere reserves in Liechtenstein. National parks of Liechtenstein. Wildlife of Liechtenstein. Fauna of Liechtenstein. Birds of Liechtenstein. Mammals of Liechtenstein. Natural geographic features of Liechtenstein. Mountains of Liechtenstein. Rivers of Liechtenstein. World Heritage Sites in Liechtenstein. None. Regions of Liechtenstein. Ecoregions of Liechtenstein. Administrative divisions of Liechtenstein. Municipalities of Liechtenstein. Municipalities of Liechtenstein. Capital of Liechtenstein. Vaduz. Cities of Liechtenstein. Demography of Liechtenstein. Government and politics of Liechtenstein. Main article. Government of Liechtenstein and politics of Liechtenstein. Form of government. Parliamentary representative democratic monarchy. Capital of Liechtenstein. Vaduz. Elections in Liechtenstein. Political parties in Liechtenstein. Taxation in Liechtenstein. 2008 Liechtenstein tax affair. Branches of the government of Liechtenstein. Executive branch of the government of Liechtenstein. Head of state. Prince of Liechtenstein. Hans Adam II. Head of government. Prime Minister of Liechtenstein. Klaus Schutscher. Cabinet of Liechtenstein. Legislative branch of the government of Liechtenstein. Landtag of Liechtenstein. Judicial branch of the government of Liechtenstein. Supreme Court of Liechtenstein. Princely Superior Court of Liechtenstein. Princely Court of Liechtenstein. Foreign relations of Liechtenstein. Diplomatic missions in Liechtenstein. Diplomatic missions of Liechtenstein. International organization membership. The Principality of Liechtenstein is a member of Law and Order in Liechtenstein. Capital punishment in Liechtenstein. Constitution of Liechtenstein 1862. Constitution of Liechtenstein. Crime in Liechtenstein. Human rights in Liechtenstein. LGBT rights in Liechtenstein. Recognition of same-sex unions in Liechtenstein. Freedom of religion in Liechtenstein. Law enforcement in Liechtenstein. Military of Liechtenstein. Command. Commander-in-Chief. None. Defense is the responsibility of Switzerland. Ministry of Defense of Liechtenstein. None. Defense is the responsibility of Switzerland. Forces none. Defense is the responsibility of Switzerland. Military history of Liechtenstein. Military ranks of Liechtenstein. Local government in Liechtenstein table. History of Liechtenstein. Main article. History of Liechtenstein. Timeline of the history of Liechtenstein, and current events of Liechtenstein. Military history of Liechtenstein. Culture of Liechtenstein. Architecture of Liechtenstein. Cuisine of Liechtenstein. Festivals in Liechtenstein. Languages of Liechtenstein. Media in Liechtenstein. National symbols of Liechtenstein. Coat of arms of Liechtenstein. Flag of Liechtenstein. National anthem of Liechtenstein. People of Liechtenstein. Prostitution in Liechtenstein. Public holidays in Liechtenstein. Records of Liechtenstein. Religion in Liechtenstein. Buddhism in Liechtenstein. Christianity in Liechtenstein. Hinduism in Liechtenstein. Islam in Liechtenstein. Judaism in Liechtenstein. Sikhism in Liechtenstein. World Heritage Sites in Liechtenstein. None. Art in Liechtenstein. Art in Liechtenstein. Cinema of Liechtenstein. Literature of Liechtenstein. Music of Liechtenstein. Television in Liechtenstein. Theatre in Liechtenstein. Sports in Liechtenstein. Football in Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein at the Olympics. Economy and infrastructure of Liechtenstein. Economic rank by nominal GDP. 147th. Agriculture in Liechtenstein. Banking in Liechtenstein. National Bank of Liechtenstein. Communications in Liechtenstein. Internet in Liechtenstein. Companies of Liechtenstein. Currency of Liechtenstein. Franc. Franc ISO 4217. Sus. Energy in Liechtenstein. Energy policy of Liechtenstein. Oil industry in Liechtenstein. Healthcare in Liechtenstein. Mining in Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein Stock Exchange. Tourism in Liechtenstein. Transport in Liechtenstein. Airports in Liechtenstein. Rail transport in Liechtenstein. Roads in Liechtenstein. Education in Liechtenstein.